good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, good night. Yeah, it all depends on where you are in the world at the moment and on which time of the day you're watching this video. Anyway, in the background we have one of many great and fun races I had on Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit when we had that as a race a few weeks ago. Such a fun combo, and somehow attracted a lot of players who normally doesn't do race A, and it was good fun. And as you can see, I'm getting overtaken by quite a few people at the start of the race, but we'll catch back to those. So for now I'll just have to recover here and settle in third place and see what I can do about it. But while the race is running, I'd just like to talk a little bit about the recent decision Polyphony did about making race A a non-DR SR race, a race just for fun, which actually I like the idea of having a race just for fun, but I really think it's a shame that they didn't just add an extra race or maybe two extra races. They could do all sorts of funny stuff, do races in pickup trucks, do dirt races, do whatever they like, where everyone could just go and have some fun. But yeah, sometimes I feel like I might be the only one, but I know there are more than me who are actually fan of the usual race A and like to be competitive in that sort of races with the road cars on skinny, slidey tires, and yeah, just enjoying that sort of racing. So to me, it's a bit of a shame that race A sort of have disappeared from the map at the moment. Let's see what happens. It might come back. It's only 1 week they have done this with the Daytona Oval race, and you can see P2 lost it. So now we are back in P2, and I just have to hunt down P1, and we'll see how that goes in the background. So for the next lap or so, let me just talk about what I think is the good things about having a DR SR free race. You can say the penalties are still on, so there's not really any point in just ramming everyone to get a win, because you won't get it that way. But I think it brings in a lot of people who would normally not touch the, let's say, less traditional races, the quirky race A type races with road cars, and as in this week, an oval race. But as it has no rating consequences, everyone just dives in and everyone is having a good time, and I love that part about it. We could, for example, have, let's say, classic American muscle car races, or maybe a race in some of the old sports cars, have a classic Ferrari race, or yeah, there's no limit of what sort of stuff you could do. However, I hope this isn't the new standard, because I like competing for real in race A. And as you can see, I'm trying my best to compete with the Spaniard ahead of me. And you can see I'm getting some purple sectors, and maybe if I can get the fastest lap as well, maybe he would get a bit distracted and at some point might even make a mistake, but we'll see in a few seconds. Let's see if there's an improvement. Yes, there is, and maybe the Spanish driver is starting to notice it. We are getting to the end of this lap. He's really slow into the chicane, and he's in second gear. Out of the chicane you want to be in third gear, so now I get the run on him. Get up the inside. He is giving me room, and I'm giving him room on the exit. In general, this driver, he was driving very clean and very fair. It was great fun. And this entire lap, I'll just run it without interrupting it, because it was basically a battle all the way to the finish line. So yeah, he's sneaking up on this side, but I have the inside for this one. He's still hanging on the outside. Ooh, a bit of contact, not intentional. He's still on my inside, so I have to leave some room, and he's not squeezing me towards the outside. So really good stuff. I ended up having a bit of a better run out of the twisty first sector, but he's hanging with me, and now I'm the one under pressure. And usually when I'm under pressure, I start getting nervous and do silly stuff. But let's see if I can keep it together for the rest of this lap. He's on my inside. I should probably have defended that, but I found out about it too late. So now he is sneaking ahead of me, and I just have to filter in behind him and see if I get a second chance, or just a last chance of doing anything. We are hanging with him. He's defending. Can't blame him. And look at this. Beautiful stuff. We are basically side by side through both these corners, and very respectful. Yeah, he got the better run up towards the final chicane. This is really going to be a close one. So we have to give room to each other, and we managed to sneak through without hitting each other too much. Now I'm slightly ahead, so I just have to keep it together. And watching this back, I can see I'm overcorrecting a bit out of the corner. Looks like I'm squeezing him on purpose, but I can assure you I'm not doing that. And look at this finish. 0.001 second ahead. Now this is race A at its very best. And thank you for watching. See you next time.